Hi, thanks for tuning in to Dirt Nap TV. I'm Adam Gottme. We're going to do a throwback episode to 2017 when Mike and Greg Taylor head on up to Verner, Ontario. Going to chase some black bears, possibly some turkeys. Just going to be a good time. Stay tuned.
This episode of Dirt Nap TV brought to you by these fine sponsors.
This week we're going to do some spring bear hunting in Verner, Ontario. I'm with my brother Greg Taylor, and as you can see the flies and the bugs are right at the peak of the season. And so we're going to see if we can get ourselves a spring bear. And so stick with us and see what happens. If we can survive the bugs, we can survive anything. Okay, so I've arrived at the farm in Verner. I'm with Norm Venn. Thanks, Norm, again for helping us out.
Not a problem.
We're going to go in, we're going to put a few, top up a few baits. Like I said earlier, it's the day before the opener. Last week, they went into bait and the barrel was gone. The bear had dragged it off about 60 yards, and Norm, the farmer, was saying, well, I normally don't go with with a gun, sorry, but this time he said, like, I think I'm going to bring my gun in, so.
Just in case.
Yeah, so there's lots of bears out here, and tell me a little bit about the bear hunting out here, Norm.
So far on cameras, there's 8 different bear on one spot, and the other spot, they all been hit. I've got three other spots that have been hit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there's lots of them around.
Okay guys, it's my first day heading out to the stand, and as I get up to the bait, I spook a bear right off the bait there. It scares the heck out of me. I'm sure it scared him. And you know what? I know from past experience that there could be other bears around, so I head out to the stand anyways. I get to the top of the stand, I just start unpacking a bit, and wouldn't you know it, another bear is coming in. And he's coming right to the bait, and I'm not even ready. I don't have an arrow nocked, I don't have my bow's just hanging in the side. I just barely have my camera out. And he's there whether I like it or not. So So I get ready, I get an arrow nocked, and I watch them for a while, and then I decide, you know what, it's the first day and all, and I've already spooked another bear off. I'm just gonna wait and see if that other bear is gonna come back. It's, you know, like I said, it's the first day, so I let him pass, and wouldn't you know it, no other bears come out that night. But talk about a great first night. Okay, isn't that crazy? That bear's right over there. He's right. Okay, so last night I had a pretty adventurous night in Verner for the first go out there. So I'm going back with my brother tonight. The black flies are horrendous. So, I mean, we're going to tough it out. We got our trusty Thermacells. If they wouldn't be our sponsor, we would be using them anyways, but we need to make them a sponsor for sure.
Those guys, I got here, Mike, and I started unloading my truck, and it was like a swarm of, like, it had to be like 300 or 400. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see them out the window there, but they're all buzzing around the truck. Anyways, we're going to head out there. We're going to do some baiting, and wish us luck. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a second to talk about the importance of making sure your equipment is sighted in and that you're comfortable shooting it. You know what, our stuff has been away all winter long. Sometimes things get bumped, and we want to make sure that we're comfortable shooting our stuff, but more importantly that it's shooting where we're pointing. It's going to make our hunt a lot more pleasurable, and we you know what, we're going to be able to harvest that animal in the most humane and timely way possible. It's going to make the difference between tracking 600, 700, 800 yards or being able to recover that animal in 20, 30 yards. So that's something that we spend, a fair amount of time doing. It's going to make me a better hunter, and it's going to make it more possible for me to harvest game.
This segment brought to you by Glory Knock, Lighted Knocks.
Hey guys, well, we just saw a nice bear come out, came around from behind us, and circled around over to the bait, and stood around for a little while. I think it was checking, we got another camera set down over by the bait site, and I think it was checking out that camera for a little while, and it gave me a nice shot, and took the shot. I think the bear went down just over here, so we're going to give it a little bit, then we're going to go recover him. But we heard the crashing just over here, so he's not too far away from us. I'm just going to let it set for a couple minutes, and then we're going to go after him. Wish us luck, guys. Careful, it's real slippery.
Just going in to recover the bear. It didn't go very far. We found it already, so it's going to be a quick recovery. Blood trail was really easy to find, and bear didn't go not 60, 70 yards, and it just fell right there, right where I saw it go down. So we're all good. We're just going to back it up into the back of the ATV and get the heck out of here before it gets dark and the bugs get real bad.
Well, great job on that spring bear, Greg. That's amazing. Me and my brother spent a lot of time hunting together, and it's great memories that we can share with each other and the rest of our family. And once again, congratulations on your spring bear. It's always fun to hunt with my brother. And next up is me.
This segment brought to you by Black Eagle, the best precision carbon arrows.
Okay guys, I just shot my spring bear. Yeah. We're just gonna wait a little bit. Can you believe that? I missed the first shot. That's crazy. I shoot a lot of arrows, so I shouldn't be missing, but I don't know what happens. Your heart gets pounded. But I got him good the second time. We were gonna wait about an hour. I just called Norm, the farmer. He's gonna come up with his bike and a gun, and we're gonna go have a look. So stick with us. Let's see if we can get ourselves a bear. Way to go, buddy. There he is, right there. He's right there, Norm. All right. That's cool.
No,
He just piled right up there, eh? Yeah. Holy mosquitoes. Spring bear hunting, eh? That's crazy.
Right on.
I got a thermocell here. Whew.
We're getting close to a swamp, so that's why.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy has a beautiful head on him. I think that's my biggest bear to date, Norm. That's a nice noggin. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's got that split in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I think I nicked him right here. You can see he got a little bit of a haircut here. And the second arrow did the mark.
Way to go, Mike.
Cool.
Right on.
This segment brought to you by Elite Archery, makers of the world's most shootable bows.
We got a full moon overnight, so we're just getting pulled into our parking spot, getting loaded up and heading to the blind. So we have birds over in this ridge over here. They're still 300-400 yards away. So we'll give them some time, let them work their way in. You always got to be cautious for ones that don't gobble, kind of sneak their way in.
I'm on the board. Perfect. Good to go. Bird number 1 down. Go get another tag and work on bird number 2. All right, all in all, we had a good morning. I actually, I didn't think when I originally set up this morning that I was gonna have much action. Everything that was gobbling was quite a ways away, so. But we put the gobble stalker game calls to the work and they did their job. Made a few calls. Gradually they worked their way in. I would say these birds at best were probably 300 to 400 yards away on the other side of at least one ravine, possibly even 2. So we had what looked to be a bearded hen that came out with them. And then these guys worked their way along the bottom, cut across it, and then up on top of the knoll here and cut out right beside my blind. I had a 10-yard shot. They were almost too close. I'm pretty sure the first 2 that came by actually seen me in the blind. So they didn't puck, but they they definitely knew something was up. But
This segment brought to you by Gut Check. Instantly indicates vital or gut shot.
All right, well, we tried running and gunning. That didn't work for us. I don't know. The birds didn't see us this time, but I think they decided to take off in another direction. So we got to the blind here. We're just going to get set up and make some calls and got the decoys out. And hopefully between the gobble stalker game calls and the decoys, we get one to come in.
Shot. You gotta run. All right, well, we had a pretty quick hunt this afternoon. We had a rain shower go through, so we decided to have a little nap. Left the shop, come out here. We seen 3 toms out in the field to the east of us, but they boogered off once we got across the field. One of them saw us and they were gone. So I said to Chris, we'll just get in the blind, make some calls, you never know. And I don't know, we might have been in there 20 minutes. We seen a hen come across. She worked her way around out in front of us and we weren't really paying attention to her. And all of a sudden I look out the one side window and there he was. Never gobbled once, just you could hear him strutting and carrying on. He worked right into the decoys. I mean, we were calling with the gobble stalker calls prior to that. I even called to the hen. She didn't seem to care too much, but this guy decoyed right into this flex tone decoy, and as you can see, at about what was that? Maybe you were 7-8 yards.
This episode of Dirt Nap TV brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, as well as our YouTube channel to rewatch all our episodes. Till next week, take care.
I don't know if I want that. How about this? And we'll talk to you guys soon. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Hey, we'll talk to you guys soon. There.
Just I got that 5 times in one place.
Yeah. That's crazy. They found us. We need to run around for a second. Take a walk there.